Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and I finally made it to my last stopping point for my winter adventure, driving from Key West, Florida, along the Gulf Coast to the southernmost beach in Texas, Boca Chica Beach, and then from there, following up alongside the Rio Grande River to El Paso, Texas. So what I'm going to do in this video is tell you about my spring and summer adventure 2021, and while I'm doing it, I'm going to show you some scenes inside the El Paso Desert Botanical Garden. I will be starting my spring and summer adventure in New Mexico, just a few hours drive northeast of El Paso, then going through the Texas Panhandle, and then up into Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, Wyoming, and the upper northwest side of Montana, then going across northern Montana to North Dakota, then down to South Dakota, the east side of South Dakota that is, then a little bit into Iowa, and then back through Nebraska on the east side, a little bit into Missouri, and then back down south through Kansas and Oklahoma, and then back into Texas. Now let me tell you the purpose of this trip. I'm making a goal of every night staying in a campground where I get electrical hookups. However, the other part of my goal is to never pay for it. Let me say that again. I'm going to be staying every night in campgrounds and RV parks throughout the whole spring and summer and never pay for it. So how can I possibly do that? I am simply going to be staying in specific RV parks with hookups, mainly with electric hookups, that do not charge fees for using their hookups. But it's not just for me because I'm RV Vagabond Jerry or something like that. It's going to be places where you as well can camp with hookups for free, just like I'm going to be doing. Now, just about all of these places that let you camp with hookups for free are in city parks. They're all public parks, and they are located in small towns all across mostly the central states, and they do it as a way of attracting traveling RVers to visit their city. And I don't know a better way to do that than let them hook up in an RV park for free. Now, I want you to know that I am not hurting for money. In fact, I spend a lot of money on certain things that I really want. But one thing I'm really cheap about is paying rent in RV parks and campgrounds. And one thing I hate the most is paying rent to stay in a campground where there is no electrical hookups. Some places you'll have to pay up to $20 a day and get no hookups for it. That's what I hate the most. But when I do stay places where there are hookups, I try to get the best rate I can. If I can get it for under $20, I'm happy. And when I get it for free, I'm thrilled. Now, one reason why I decided to do this is just to prove that it can be done. To spend my whole spring and summer staying in places where I get hookups for free, just to prove that I can do it, to prove that it can be done. So what I'm going to do next is, in this video, is go into my computer and show you exactly where I'm going to be going. And then I'm also going to show you the website that you can go to and find exactly where these places are, where you can get hookups for your RV for free. So if you want to, you can do the same thing that I am going to be doing. Whoa, I hit a dead end. Well, this maze was harder than I thought. So let me show you on the map. And each one of these places that I've got marked with a number is one of the locations where you can get the camping with free hookups. There are 2 of them in New Mexico. The first one I'm going to is right here. There's another one there in New Mexico. And the rest of these are in the Texas Panhandle. Then I'm going over to Oklahoma City and up through Kansas and Nebraska, and then going up through Wyoming, Montana, across here. North Dakota is one state I haven't been in my RV, and then back down, working my way back down here into Kansas, over to Missouri, and then down this way back through Oklahoma and Texas. Now the website where you go to find these places is betweenouthere.com, and there are 3 sections to the website. It's these free hookups that I was telling you about. It also has a separate listing for free dump stations and free potable water filling stations. So I'm going to click on here. So that takes you to this map which shows you where all the locations are. There's 1 in North Carolina, 1 in West Virginia, 2 in Upper Michigan, 2 in Minnesota. But as you can see, other than Montana, all of the other ones are in the central states, from North Dakota going down into Texas. And these are all in small towns in the country. You're not going to find any in big cities, I guarantee you that. So if you click on one of these locations, like this one that is just outside of Oklahoma City, it gives you some information here. And if you click here for more information, then it goes to this other page where it tells you more information about it. They've got 10 RV spaces, 20, 30, 50 amp electric, water and sewer, 3-night maximum. And each one of these locations, they will all have a maximum number of days that you can stay. Now, in the locations where I have been to already, this website, which by the way I have no real connection to, other than I've made an agreement with them where if I make a video in one of their locations, they will post a link to my video on this detail page. So you can click there, it'll take you to my video on YouTube where when I was at that location I did that video. So each time I go to a new location, I'm going to do a video there, going to put it on my YouTube channel, and then I'm going to notify the website that I've done that, and then they will add a link to my video on their website. I'm not getting paid for this, I'm just doing it for fun and to let more people know about my YouTube channel, RV Vagabond Jerry. So all I'm getting out of it is a little bit of promotion, but I think it's going to be fun. It's something different to do. In fact, I would venture to guess that no other RV YouTuber has done anything like this before. I may be the first. So I hope you will join me along this trip to learn about these places, and let me know how you are enjoying the videos that I make at each location. Good day, folks.